Say, man, when he been good to you, and you know you deserve everything that only mercy can spare you from, and his grace keep you from the things that you know you deserve. Say, man, you cry these type of tears, man. Say, boy, I done some shit in this world, man. Only I can answer to only to him, man. But I'm telling you, man, pick your cross up, man. It's time out for the games, dog. Man, I don't even know a lot of y'all, man, but I got love for you, cause I want to see you up there, man. We done seen everything this world can give us, and it's only getting worse, dog. Man, I love my people. I love everybody. But I love my people because we've been through the most, man. Come on, man. Tribe of Judah, man. Israel, let's get back together, dog. Come on, man. Know who you is, man. Stop buying into all this rigmarole ass shit they putting in front of us, man. I'm a little skillful, man. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna fight for Christ, man. I'm telling you, man. Pick up your cross and let's walk with him, man.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my Akim Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as a speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, I would like to get into this. This is a beautiful lesson because it basically talks about the hardships in general that we go through, and you know the reality of it is that we really I forgot where that precept was, but basically, hold on, I think I know what it is. Can you bear with me one moment? It's forgive your brother his trespasses or something like that. Forgive. I think this is it. I don't think that's it. For we are.
Notice what he says. It says in verse 20. Now the disciples said, now we know you are speaking plainly and not
Is this it?
speech. So what they did there, not exaggerating, not hyperbole, plainly. We know you know. Which verse was that? Was that? Which verse did you quote? Verse 29 is whatever.
I hate when it's so hard to find. Okay, so forgive.
Oh, so now you believe. Confirming, yeah.
But in verse 25, he said he was speaking figuratively earlier when he said that in verse 15.
Verse 25, let me read that then. Okay, so I have said these things to you in figure of speech. The hour is coming when I will no longer speak to you in figures of speech, but will tell you plainly about the Father.
Right, but right now, prior to that, N15 was figurative.
I'm trying to think. I think this might be it.
Now I'm not going to talk about the Father. And then the disciples say, oh yeah, now you're speaking plainly. You know all things. And then he says, oh, so you now believe.
Whatever. I'm just gonna read.
John 16:15, when he says that, he says all.
Matthew 15 verse 14. For if ye forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if ye forgive not men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses. And that's basically a part of it. It's not what I wanted, what I fully wanted, but the sentiment is still there. Where think about it. Oh, let me actually get another precept to go along with this.
He asked the lector, finally, he says, do you love me? Feed my sheep. Peter gets sad and says, Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you. Now, why is this
Matthew 18 verse 21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Yahawashi saith unto him, I say not to you until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him. Oh, Slakia. That's a point, Slakia. Basically, the thing here is that the same way Yahawadah, that is crazy, and that's really something to think about. The same way Yahawadah forgives us constantly, and he doesn't just murder our asses and just gives up on us instantaneously, which is what we deserve. In that same sense, we have no reason, we have no excuse to be not forgiving others, not thinking that the same, if Yahawadah is forgiving us, who are we to have such high expectations for one another if a brother, more specifically, let me correct myself, not just anyone, but if a brother or a sister wrongs you, then the Lord is going to be like, okay, well, yes, they might have done something wrong, but you still got to forgive them. That's your brother, that's your sister, whatever, and stuff like that. And then for you to say, oh no, fuck them, I'm not going to forgive them, I don't do this, that, and the third, whatever, X, Y, and Z, or whatever, make some bullshit excuse. In that same sense, then you need to be afraid for when Yahawadah is not going to forgive you as well. The same way that you were not willing. As a matter of fact, hold on, there's another precept. This reminds me, hold on, bear with me one moment, because what was that one precept? It was fuck. I'm trying to think. It was rich
Before you give the Luke example, just because it is a little bit of a difference, right? This example that you gave in John 20 is going to be post-resurrection, correct? Okay, so we're talking about the historical Jesus. Is this story?
Wow, it was in the same. It was in the same thing. Oh, it was literally right next to it. Slakia, that is on me. Anyway, Matthew chapter 18, verse 23. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which owed him 10,000 talents. But forasmuch as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and children, and all that he had, and payment to be made. The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. But the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence, and he laid hands on him, and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that thou owest. And when his fellow servant fell down at his feet and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay the debt. And when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord, after that he had called him, said unto him, Thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all that debt, because thou desirest me. Shouldn't not thou also have had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord was wroth, and delivered him to the tormentors, till he should pay all that was due unto him. So likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your hearts forgive not every one his brother their trespasses. Basically, the thing here is the same way. Well, no, Slack, not the same way. The way the same way that you might experience someone wronging you multiple times, and you need to forgive them, because if you are not gonna be willing to forgive someone after they're asking you, begging you, or whatever, say, please forgive me, give me some time, X, Y, and Z, this, and the third, I'm trying to do better. Then when Yahawadah he when he is coming over here, collecting the debt on you, all right, when he's coming here collecting the debt on you, then what you're gonna say? You're gonna beg for mercy from Yahawadah, and you're gonna expect him to give you mercy when you didn't have that exact same mercy for your brother, for your sister, for whatever. All right, so in that sense, that's where you expect destruction, and that's where, because if you're not able to show any mercy, then the Lord doesn't have any mercy to give to you. All right, it's a very simple concept. All right. Now, where the frick is this?
And then all of a sudden they're boldly preaching that they saw.
I don't remember what this was for, Slakia. But I'll just move on. Sirach 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. There's more, but I just wanted to, kind of show, like, this is the type of thing that we're living in, where stuff is going to be hard, it's going to be trying, tribulation, and all that stuff. We are going to, we should be expecting hardships, but we need to be patient and know that this is the trial period, as in like trial, not trial as in like the testing period. Like, yes, testing period. All right, so sure, trial period. And then when this trial period ends, we have the kingdom, the blessings to look forward to. We have, all the surplus, not even surplus, but the excess, whatever you want to call it, of rewards waiting for us with Yahawadah. All right, so where the heck am I? Matthew 5 verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. So that's another thing where, if we're not able to strive for perfection, okay, and it also goes into the thing where Yahawadah, he is perfect, where he's always able to fully accept the sincere apologies when someone's trying to be sincere, someone's trying to apologize. All right, then that's when, okay, yeah, you're ready for that, you're ready for this, that, and third, or something. Then instead of just saying, oh no, I'm not gonna forgive this person, or they did me wrong, so I'm done, this, that, and third, X, Y, and Z, or yeah, like, obviously I'm not justifying bad actions, but in the same sense, none of us are perfect. So when we go off, we ask Yahawadah for a second chance. And that's another thing when it comes to mistakes. Making a mistake, as in like you didn't intend for something to happen, but it ended up happening anyway. You basically try your best to do better next time, rather than just continuing to perpetuate it. All right, Matthew chapter 24 verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Okay, this is a very key thing. Enduring unto the end, waiting for Yahawadah to deliver us. That is a very, very, very important thing. Where, again, like, this is the hardship time, and then we're stockpiling blessings for Yahawadah to, give us the overflow. All right. Anyway, I just thought of something, but anyway, what was I? Luke chapter 6 verse 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of Yahweh. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil. For the Son of Man's sake, rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers. So basically, the Lord is basically confirming that all these hardships that we're going through now, even when we mess up, we slip up, because that was one of the things that he was saying in the video. Like, you
Seen
know,
everything this world. Man, it's time out for the guy. Man, say, boy, I done some shit in this world, man. Only I can answer to only to him, man. But I'm telling you, man, pick your cross up, man. It's time out for the games, dog.
okay, so some of the things that he's saying is a bit incoherent, but we're not gonna pretend like we don't know what he's saying. And plus, I didn't want to let the whole video play. I just wanted to get the one thing, and you basically understand that he's trying to say that yes, we do certain things that are kind of inexcusable, but yet Yahawadah says, it's like, say for example, let's say you robbed a bank. Okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, you robbed a bank, and then you're like, Yahawadah, I know I shouldn't have done this, but I'm begging you, please help me out in this situation and stuff like that. So then you might lose most of the money, but the Lord allows you to get away with it, and you get to keep some of the money, and the Lord just basically eats, but like a smack on the wrist. You don't need to do all this. Don't do this next time. Be better. Be this, that, and the third, or whatever, and all that stuff. Like, you should have you just basically do better. I am leaving you. I'm showing you mercy right now. That's basically what it is, where the Lord allows you to skip out on jail time simply because he acknowledges that even though you do deserve this, but I'm showing you that mercy so you don't need to. All right. Proverbs 24 verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times and rises again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. And this is another thing where no matter how many times we fall, no matter how many times we lose, quote unquote lose, no matter how many times we suffer, the Lord is still going to help us through everything. Okay, that's and that's the constant. But that it also ties into faith. Do you have faith that Yahawadah is going to constantly take care of you? All right. Next. Psalms 37 verse 24. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. So even when we fall 7 times or whatever, or 77 times, all right, we're not going to fully fall, all right, because Yahawadah is going to make it so that, okay, no matter what, I'm not going to let this brother, I'm not going to let this sister, I'm not going to let this whomever, all right, go fully in the deep end. I'm going to make sure that they can stay afloat or something like that, so that they can make it through X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. And this is the thing that we're waiting for through Yahawadah. Okay, that's what and it goes back into faith. And that's another thing. Let's get this. Ephesians 2 verse 8. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of Yahweh, not of works, lest any man should boast. So we are not being saved by anything that we do, and I can't stress that enough. It is only through the blessings of Yahawadah that we are, waiting for the blessings of Yahawadah, not from a I don't know, freaking some award or some job promotion or something like that. It's only from Yahawadah. We're just having faith that, okay, even though I don't deserve this, but yet the Lord is still sending things my way and stuff like that. Even because I'm trying to do better, I want to be better. I'm asking for forgiveness, and I'm slowly pushing towards being a better man of the Lord, woman of the Lord, whatever. So, yeah, with that, I pray the system was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Shem, Yahawashi, Shem, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, about Shalom.